Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Algebraic Guru, and today I want to go over some fundamental trig identities with you guys. Now before I do, I want to mention that these are just the basic and fundamental trig identities. There are many trig identities to cover, but I will be putting some links to those in the bottom of this video so that you can click through and see all the other identities. These are just the basic ones, a good starting point. Alright, remember, if you're also liking my videos, you can always subscribe to my channel and go ahead and like my videos so that I can keep making these videos. Alright, so we have our reciprocal identities as a good starting point here, and the reciprocal identities are really just to go ahead and flip our values of sine and cosine and tangent, and if we do that, we'll obtain the cosecant, the secant, and the cotangent. So sine is the reciprocal of the cosecant, cosecant is the reciprocal of sine. Cosine is 1 over secant, and secant is 1 over cosine. So these are the reciprocal identities. We have tangent as 1 over cotangent, and cotangent is 1 over tangent. And again, you can obtain these by just flipping your values and finding the reciprocal, and that will give you the reciprocal identity. Okay, then we move on to our quotient identities. We have tangent is sine over cosine, and being the reciprocal cotangent, we can ultimately just flip that, and that would give us cosine over sine. We also have some Pythagorean identities. This is just a good starting point for our Pythagorean identities. You can always derive these and get other sub-identities from here, but this is a good starting point. So we have sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1, but we also have 1 plus tangent squared equals secant squared, and then of course we have 1 plus cotangent squared equals cosecant squared. So again, it's a good starting point, and from there you can go ahead and derive other identities. And the last of the fundamental identities are your even and odd identities. The only ones that are even from here are your cosine and your secant, which means that if you have a negative angle here, cosine of a negative angle is going to come out as cosine of x, and secant of negative x is going to be secant of x. If you have sine of negative x and cosecant of negative x, it'll just give you a positive angle, but your entire function is going to turn out to be negative. Same thing happens with tangent and cotangent. However, that means that sine and cosecant, as well as tangent and cotangent, will be your odd functions. Okay, so this is just a good starting point for your trig identities. These are your fundamental basic trig identities, and there's many other trig identities which I'll be putting the links to below, so you guys can click through and watch those videos as well. Alright, I'll also put some videos and show you how to work through these identities and use them to verify and simplify different expressions. Alright, I hope you're liking my channel. Make sure to subscribe if you're enjoying, and if you're liking the videos, thanks for watching everyone.